Grace Ann Boylan is in Frankfurt am Main at the office of the Irish Touristic Organization. She is currently in Stuttgart at the touristic fair. Tourism Ireland is responsible for both Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland. How is the structure of the institution which is making touristic propaganda for both countries?
Yeah, exactly. So Tourism Ireland represents both Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. This was one of the conditions in the Good Friday Peace Agreement that was signed in Belfast in 1998. And since then, our main goal is to represent both countries together and to market the island of Ireland as a whole to tourists. So we represent both countries, Northern Ireland and the Republic, in all of our activities, marketing campaigns, events, fam trips, trade events, press trips and press work. And normally this is done in the rule that it's like maybe 1/3 is representing Northern Ireland and 1/3 of our budget comes from Northern Ireland, and then 2/3 from the Republic of Ireland.
How does Brexit affect Ireland and Northern Ireland?
So Brexit, we're lucky in that Brexit hasn't had the hugest impact in regards to tourism, and we don't have a hard border between the two countries, so you can travel in with your, there's no control or anything. So let's say you fly to Dublin, you can just drive up to the Northern Ireland, no problem. If you're flying, for example, from Frankfurt to Belfast, there's a new flight. To fly you need a passport, so you would show your passport on arrival, not just your country ID. But other than that, there's no hard controls. You can drive up to the north, you can do the whole island. Tourism really hasn't been affected, luckily, so much by Brexit.
Which are the most interesting touristic destinations of Ireland and Northern Ireland? Not only the capital cities, but also outside the capitals, which are worth to visit?
That is a really good question. We've absolutely loads in Ireland. So obviously we have Dublin, Belfast, Northern Ireland and Cork, which would be the main cities. But outside of the cities, we have the east of Ireland, which we call Ireland's ancient east, because it's filled with castles and ruins and ancient monuments from the Celtic times and from even earlier. Then we have on the west coast, from the very top of Ireland to the bottom of Ireland, we have the Wild Atlantic Way. It's 2,500 kilometers of coastal road that you can cycle, drive, hike parts of it, and it's amazing. The cliffs of Moher on the route, as is Slieve League, which are these beautiful cliffs in Donegal, one of the highest sea cliffs in Europe, and it's definitely a must-do. Then in Northern Ireland, of course, we have the Giant's Causeway, which is a UNESCO World Site, and that's at the very, very top of the country. It's in Northern Ireland and it's along the Causeway Coastal Route, which is another sea drive along Northern Ireland, which is absolutely beautiful. Many spots to stop off at on the way. And then of course we have the middle, the hearty core of Ireland, Ireland's hidden heartlands, and there is really popular for houseboat trips. So you can spend a week on the rivers, sailing up and down, parking the boat and visiting the local towns, the live music, the culture, everything that Ireland has to offer.
What are the plans to revitalize the tourism after the COVID?
Yeah, so COVID obviously had a huge impact on tourism, and Ireland was actually quite late opening their borders. We waited until July 2021 to fully open. And we kicked off with a marketing campaign across all platforms. It was called the Green Button marketing campaign, and that was basically that, you know, press the green button and book your trip to Ireland now. Ireland is green, Ireland is open for visitors, green light, everyone can come in, and that's done really well. And we actually Ireland was booked out last summer, so it's going really well. We're seeing great visitor numbers. Aer Lingus, one of the main airlines flying to, like one of the main Irish airlines, is reporting that the flights are booking out. So we're really happy with how it's going, and we're going to kick off our new marketing campaign in March, so stay tuned.